Today we're going on a cruise. One of Southern California's biggest, if not biggest, Cars and Coffee event is back, and me and a group of my friends are excited to attend for the first time in 2025. Sunday Steele is back. It's about 6 a.m. in the morning and it's still dark. I'm gonna fire my M5 up and meet up with a few friends and cruise on down to the event in Lake Forest. We just arrived at the first pre-meet spot. We're gonna wait a little bit here as more cars start rolling in, and I believe there's a second pre-meet spot before we get to Sunday Steele. So I'm gonna jump out of my car and get some footage of some of the cars that showed up today. Armin! How you doing?
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through.
We're just about done here. People are getting some coffee at the Starbucks, so we're gonna hop in our cars and then head on to the second pre-meet location. Just arrived at our second pre-meet point, and guys are in the back. It looks like they're going to be hanging out here for a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and stop my car and check out the cars. We're about a mile away from the event and there's a long line, and so we're kind of just hanging out here trying to get to the event. Let me go ahead and flip my camera around so you can see how far the line is. In just a matter of minutes, the other 3 lanes filled up very quickly. I was curious to find out how long it'll take us to get to the event, so I pulled up my GPS and noticed for just a mile it will take us about 20 minutes to get there. And shortly after, when the 4 lanes filled up, it increased to almost 50 minutes. So we got a little problem with the event. It's so backed up that all the guys are looking for a plan B, and so we have to pull over and we're going to regroup right now. Let's see what's the plan.
So they made it inside already. Yeah.
So quick update. It looks like they shut down the event. GT4 Spider. Anyways, they didn't shut down the event, but they pretty much closed off all cars coming in because they're overpacked. So for plan B,
battery's dying. That's why, that's what I'm hearing.
so for plan B, we're gonna meet up with the rest of the group and have some breakfast. The good thing about it is there's a lot of nice cars, so we'll try to cover as much as we can on this vlog. So we ended up now going to the event and just having breakfast with the guys. So I'm gonna head back home and then we'll talk a little bit more about today's event. It was a good day today. I took out my M5 this time, and although our original plan didn't work out, we still had a lot of fun hanging out with the boys. Here in Southern California, Sunday Steele is a pretty big event, and they've been shut down for most of last year. Last time I went to a Sunday Steele event was pretty much a year ago, And so they relocated to the Oakley headquarters in Lake Forest, and they put out a poster about today's event. I knew that there was going to be a lot of people, but I didn't anticipate that there would be this much. Later, some of my friends joined us at our brunch spot and were able to get in because they arrived earlier. And they mentioned that there was a area of the headquarters that were curated, so that took up a big portion of the parking lot as well. Next time, I'm going to plan to leave much earlier so that way I could try to get in and attend the event this time around. But for now, I'm probably going to skip the next couple of months because I really want to focus on working on my 911, and that's what's coming up on the next episode. I started doing some work on my 911, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't bring it out to today's drive. So for the next episode, I'm probably going to break it up into a 3-series vlog. And if I turn the camera a little bit to this way, you'll get an idea of what I'm working on. So that's a teaser right there. I'm going to go ahead and drop a few pictures so you can get a better idea of what's coming up. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one.